We have a complete A to Z revival recovery plan for Terra Luna and what's going to happen in the near future. Make sure you guys like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, join our free Discord with a second link down in the description below, but other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another video. We're talking about Terra Luna in today's specific video, and we have a very fascinating article that fully recaps every single little thing we would ever need to know about not only the Terra Luna crash, but also the Luna 2.0 revival plan that they are planning on implementing sooner rather than later, and it's also really actively being implemented as I make this post. So let's get into this and talk a little bit more about how this is all going down. So the downfall of Luna has been highly circulated over the past month or so. Luna's price has plummeted from $87 just on May 5th all the way down to 0.0005 on May 13th. Terra's widely adopted stablecoin UST fell from the peg of 1-to-1 to the US dollar to 3-to-1 to USD for the lowest price. For the uninitiated, Luna is the native cryptocurrency of the Terra ecosystem. Terra is a blockchain network that establishes or specializes in stable coin creation. Most of you guys already know this. Most of you guys know what they're talking about here when they talk about stable coins, UST, and of course all the depegging and craziness that happened just about a month or so ago. Now, what is all interesting about this is that it kind of recaps, this is why this happened, right? You know, of course, stablecoin depegged. A lot of people think a certain wallet did it. Some people think that a certain exchange did it. There's a lot of speculation right now. Nobody knows one thing for sure. But what we do know for sure is what they're planning on doing in the future. And that's what most of you guys are probably concerned about, right? We all know about the downfall of Terra Luna. We all know about all this stuff, arbitrage trade, the big short, Luna's supply inflates, and the whole 9 yards. But what's even more interesting is that that is not where they're stopping. Most of these other cryptocurrency projects, after a monumental just crash and in general kind of a failure, would probably walk away from their projects. They would not likely return, and we would not probably see them for a very, very long time after. But what I think is so cool about this is that Luna has a revitalization plan they are putting into effect, and I think that this is going to help the overall cryptocurrency not only grow in the future, but also will hopefully raise the price at the end of the day. That's what, of course, every investor hopes at the end of the day is going to happen with Terra Luna, and specifically, of course, what it's been doing with the revitalization plan. So let's read about this and see what this revitalization plan actually entails. So almost a week after the Terra Luna collapse, Terra's founder Do Kwon announced a revival plan of the cryptocurrency on Twitter. The new governance proposal suggests creating a whole new blockchain that coins under the same name. Therefore, the depleted network will be renamed Terra Classic, and Luna will be named Luna Classic, migrating the need for the UST stablecoin altogether. To incentivize investors, Terra airdropped new Luna tokens, otherwise called Luna 2.0, to Luna Classic stakers, holders, and the remaining UST holders, and several app developers of Terra Classic. The new Terra network went live during the final week of May and traded on exchanges including Bybit, KuCoin, Huobi, and of course Binance. On its first day, the cryptocurrency seemingly had a bright start. Although its price fluctuated greatly, it's worth nothing that the price has varied drastically on different exchanges and has largely attributed to the trading volume. All in, despite the undoing of Terra Luna in the past month or so, reports point to a certain optimism from investors and traders for the new Terra 2.0. However, without UST as the unique selling proposition for Terra 2.0, the questions surrounding the value and attractiveness of Luna is still up in the air for now. Now, again, I think they provide some really interesting points here, talking about the revitalization plan. The burn proposals is the only thing they kind of missed out on. Of course, we do know certain burn proposals are being pushed through the government's protocols right now to get your guys' votes on them and to see what do you guys want for the future of this ecosystem in the future of this project. Because again, lots of people are wanting to know, hey, I want this in this specific cryptocurrency. I want this burn proposal. I want this to be done because I think that this would help the overall growth and value of the token. And now they are seemingly more than ever listening to the holders, to the investors, to people like you and I who sit here all day and we say, hey, we like this cryptocurrency. Why can't we have a personal matter or a personal stake in this actual cryptocurrency? And In my opinion, I think they're doing that quite well. I think they're doing this overall governance proposal, ideals, and everything really well. They just didn't mention the burn proposals. Small little side note. But either way, guys, and I do agree at the end here where they say, oh, the value and attractiveness of Luna is still up in the air for now. I think that that is a pretty fair point to make, and I don't think that they're really stating anything that's too crazy right there. We know that the community right now, not just the community, but everybody, people who aren't invested in Terra Luna, people that are invested in Terra Luna, everything in between, there's some very mixed opinions out there right now, for better or for worse. And again, really what's going to matter at the end of the day here is, what you think, right? It's not going to matter what your friend thinks, what somebody else you met on the internet thinks, what anybody, right? What me, anybody, right? It's up to you. If you like this cryptocurrency, you can say that, and that's totally okay. If you don't like this cryptocurrency, you can say that, and that's totally okay too, right? It's all important to have your own opinions and do your own research on these types of projects, guys. Just because somebody else on the internet says that they like this cryptocurrency does not mean that this cryptocurrency is the end all be all, and the same goes for vice versa. Just because somebody says they hate this cryptocurrency doesn't mean that it's the same either. So please keep that in mind, guys. Again, take everything you read on here with a grain of salt, but overall, I would love to know your guys' opinions down in the comments below about what you think about this revival plan. And while you're down there in the comments below, make sure to join our free Discord with that second link down in the description below, and make sure to get signed up with our premium channels when you guys join up. It's an awesome place to be. We do daily buy and sell alerts for our premium members, and I think you guys really enjoy that overall benefit as well. But let's get in a little bit here to the LUNC price chart. This is something that a lot of people I've seen on the internet recently have been referencing, mostly because this is the token, and it seems that everybody thinks has the most upside potential. A lot of people have abandoned ship on just regular Luna, and one of the main reasons for that is because of the price. We're only sitting at about $2 per coin, and a lot of people are looking at that as the negative aspect, right? We're not really going to get anywhere, and especially after the huge, dump in volume and everything from the crazy depegging and subsequent crash, we're not getting anywhere. That's what people keep saying and keep telling, me and everybody else on the internet, right? And I agree. I think Lunc definitely has a little bit more potential as far as hype goes, and I really want to see where Lunc is going to be going in the next month. Now, as far as technical analysis goes, it's very hard to tell unless you shrink down all the way down to like these 5-day, 15-minute type charts, and even then it becomes a little bit more difficult to see the great, grander scheme, if you will, as far as technical analysis is concerned. All we know right now is that the markets are recovering, and they're recovering quite nicely. We're moving in a way that I think everybody is pretty much fully expecting and wanting us to move. Now, that being said, though, I'm not surprised, guys, if we go even lower on some of these major cryptocurrencies. This is a dead cat bounce, in my opinion. When talking about major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, I have no doubt in my mind that these will probably go lower. But please, guys, don't invest just because I said that. Please make your own decisions and own rationale. Do your own research. And of course, none of this is financial advice, guys. You guys know how this goes. But again, with Ethereum, I think Ethereum, in my opinion, could go a lot lower. Same with Bitcoin. And again, I'm just kind of waiting to see. I have tons of limit orders on these two cryptocurrencies in those lower areas. Same with Terra Luna if it goes lower and I can pick up some coins at a discount. Again, this is dirt cheap. It's not much out of my pocket to begin with. And I'll just be a little exposed to it and we'll see what happens, right? That's just kind of the way that it goes. But either way, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about all this. Let me know what you think about the revitalization plan. And let me know if I missed anything. If you guys have anything you want us to talk about Terra Luna or other cryptocurrencies in the future, not WebSpark 3, you freaking crazy robot scammers in our comments. I'm not talking about that. But either way, guys, I think this is all very interesting. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Other than that, though, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.